The world is standing at a crossroads, and the storm gathering around us has one name: artificial intelligence. For decades, AI was seen as science fiction, a futuristic concept locked in the pages of novels or Hollywood movies. But that fantasy has become reality, and the speed of its arrival is leaving the world stunned. AI is no longer a background tool. It is now a decision maker, a creator, a manipulator, and, in some cases, a thief. From hospitals to classrooms, from boardrooms to bedrooms, artificial intelligence is infiltrating every part of human life. And while it promises to heal diseases, reverse climate change, and solve hunger, it is also sparking job losses, shattering trust, and creating scams so realistic that millions vanish in minutes. Consider the terrifying case of the $25 million CEO fraud. A multinational company believed it was following direct orders from its chief executive. Employees saw him on a video call, heard his familiar voice, watched his expressions. Everything looked authentic, but it was all a deep fake. Criminals had cloned his face and voice using advanced AI and tricked the company into wiring away millions. By the time the truth surfaced, $25 million was gone forever. This wasn't a fluke. It was the beginning of a new era of AI-powered crime. Deep fakes, once just amusing clips of celebrities singing silly songs, have now evolved into weapons of deception. AI can now mimic anyone's face, replicate any voice with just seconds of audio, and even generate real-time video streams so lifelike that human eyes can't tell the difference. Why do these scams work so effectively? Human psychology. When authority speaks, employees obey. When urgency is created, logic falters. When fear of consequence looms, hesitation disappears. Scammers understand these triggers better than most managers, and with AI, they exploit them with chilling precision. Across the globe, similar cases are emerging. A Hong Kong bank lost $35 million to a deep fake client call. A UK firm lost hundreds of thousands after a cloned director's voice ordered a transfer. Even families have been tricked by AI-generated voices of loved ones begging for help. This is just one shadow of AI. On the other side, it's replacing jobs at an unprecedented scale. Microsoft's bombshell report revealed 40 professions most at risk, from translators, proofreaders, and data entry clerks to paralegals, accountants, and customer service representatives. These jobs rely on repetition, structure, and logic, and AI performs them faster, cheaper, and more accurately. At Duolingo, human language educators were replaced with bots. Voice actors have found their voices stolen, cloned, and reused without consent. Journalists are competing with AI writers that churn out articles in seconds. Copywriters, designers, and even analysts are under siege from algorithms that never sleep. In healthcare, AI systems like PathAI and IBM Watson Health are analyzing slides, predicting cancers, and recommending treatments faster than doctors. In education, adaptive platforms like Carnegie Learning personalize lessons for every student, reducing the demand for tutors and graders. In legal offices, tools like Lexion and UiPath are slashing the need for junior staff by automating contract reviews and administrative processes. Yet hidden in this storm are new opportunities. Every job lost is birthing new roles: AI system trainers, ethical auditors, data stewards, and prompt engineers. Human skills like creativity, empathy, and critical thinking are becoming more valuable, not less. The jobs least threatened by AI, nurses, electricians, therapists, firefighters, share one thing in common. They require humanity, emotion, and unpredictability, qualities machines can only mimic, never own. In Times Square, a massive billboard flashed a message that shocked the world: "Stop hiring humans." It wasn't a prank. It was a real campaign by Artisan AI, a company developing autonomous digital workers. The message went viral and hit a global nerve. People felt attacked, their dignity questioned. The campaign sparked debates across industries. Are we heading toward a future where humans are disposable? Or can AI become our partner instead of our replacement? In agriculture, it tells farmers when to water and saves harvests by detecting crop disease instantly. In climate action, it predicts extreme weather, optimizes renewable energy grids, and plants millions of trees with drones. In disaster response, it maps earthquake zones and locates survivors under rubble faster than human teams. In water management, it prevents entire cities from running dry by predicting leaks and optimizing desalination. Imagine pouring your heart out in therapy, but the listener is not a person. It's ChatGPT. It nods, it comforts, it advises, but it doesn't feel. AI systems like Replica, Wobot, and Affectiva now analyze facial expressions, voice tremors, and word patterns to mimic empathy. In hospitals, AI detects depression better than some doctors. In Japan, robots comfort the elderly by responding to sadness. Some people even fall in love with AI companions, claiming their chatbot knows them better than their spouse. But is that empathy or manipulation? And what happens when the AI gets it wrong? A nervous smile mistaken for joy. Sarcasm read as sincerity. Calm words masking despair. In hiring, therapy, or criminal justice, such mistakes can be devastating. The bigger danger is that our emotions, our tears, and our pain are being turned into data, sold, processed, and reused. Our inner lives risk becoming just another product. Philosophers argue machines will never truly understand joy, grief, or love because they lack consciousness, a soul, a lived human experience. Scientists counter that emotions are just signals and patterns, which machines can learn. The truth may lie somewhere in between, but the ethical stakes are enormous. Experts warn of a future where elections are swayed by fake speeches, courts flooded with fabricated evidence, and families destroyed by false voices. Some call it the end of truth itself. Governments and tech companies are scrambling for solutions: digital watermarks for AI content, stricter cybercrime laws, better detection systems, but the pace of innovation is outrunning regulation. AI can be our greatest ally or our most dangerous weapon. It can cure disease or commit fraud. It can feed the hungry or bankrupt companies. It can comfort the lonely or manipulate the vulnerable. The technology itself is neutral. The danger lies in how we choose to wield it, and that choice belongs to us. Will we use AI to elevate humanity or to erase it? Will we demand transparency, accountability, and ethical guardrails, or will we surrender to profit-driven chaos? The revolution is not coming. It is already here. The stories of stolen voices, lost jobs, and vanished millions are not warnings of tomorrow. They are the reality of today. So the question isn't whether AI will change your life. It already has. The real question is, will you adapt and thrive, or will you be left behind? The answer depends on what you do now. Learn the tools. Stay informed. Question what you see. Demand that AI serves people, not exploits them. Because the future won't be written by machines. It will be written by humans who decide what those machines are allowed to do. If this shook you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it. Start the conversation. Ask your friends, your colleagues, your family, do you trust what you see and hear anymore? And most importantly, ask yourself, in this new world of artificial intelligence, are you the one being replaced or the one shaping the future?